here on this beautiful day to celebrate with Tim and Kelly as they affirm their commitment to one another. We are reminded that all good relationships continue to grow and change. More importantly in marriage is to grow and change together. Your love for one another and your willingness to accept each other's strengths and frailties with understanding and consideration will form the foundation for a life together that will last. I ask you now to bow your heads as Danny offers a prayer of blessing.
Let us pray. Thank you, Father, for your many blessings for everyone that's here today. We also want to remember our loved ones who are absent, but are still very much a part of the celebration. Father, bestow your blessings on Tim and Kelly as they enter a new chapter in their lives. Guide them on your path of their lives. May your love lead them. Amen.
Amen.
Today you commit yourselves to honoring and protecting each other above your separate selves, to valuing your union above your own interests. In so doing, you will find a wealth of love and peace not otherwise attainable. But with this joy comes a profound responsibility to protect the bond you share. For it is only with continual care that your love is truly secure in the face of life's inevitable tests. You must regard each other with the deepest respect. You must appreciate each other's talents, foster each other's dreams, and be ever mindful of the many gifts that you offer each other. You must inspire and encourage each other. As you stand here together, remember to keep alive your love forever, and all those qualities that drew you to each other in the beginning. Remember the wonderful feeling of oneness you now feel as your eyes meet. No marriage is perfect, and as you begin yours, you already know it takes a lot of love, hard work, and dedication to make marriage last. As you begin your lives together, I ask that you never forget this advice. Let your love be stronger than your anger. Remember the wisdom of compromise, for it is better to bend than to break. Always be honest and open with each other. Be sparing in criticism and generous in praise. Never take each other for granted, for it is only through continual care that your love is truly secure in the face of life's inevitable tests. Always accept your marriage as a work in progress. It requires your attention each and every day, though it's never complete. The strength of the Lord has led you through many of life's challenges, and is also with you today as you pledge your faith to one another. Tim, please take Kelly's hand and repeat after me. I, Tim, choose you, Kelly,
I, Tim, choose you, Kelly,
as my best friend and husband.
as my best friend and husband.
When you need someone to encourage you,
When you need someone to encourage you,
I want it to be me.
I want it to be me.
When you need a helping hand,
When you need a helping hand,
I want it to be mine.
I want it to be mine.
When you long for someone at whom to smile,
When you long for someone to whom to smile,
turn to me.
turn to me.
When you have something to share,
When you have something to share,
share it with me.
share it with me.
I will be here for you
I will be here for you
through joy and sorrow,
through joy and sorrow,
through sunshine and rain.
through sunshine and rain.
I promise to give you my all,
I promise to give you my all
and treat each morning
and treat each morning
as a new day to love you.
as a new day to love you.
With every beat of my heart,
With everything in my heart,
I love you.
I love you.
This is my song about.
This is my song about.
I, Kelly, choose you, Tim,
I, Kelly, choose you, Tim,
as my best friend and husband.
as my best friend and husband.
When you need someone to encourage you,
When you need someone to encourage you,
I want it to be me.
I want it to be me.
When you need a helping hand,
When you need help,
I want it to be mine.
I want it to be mine.
When you long for someone at whom to smile,
When you long for someone at whom to smile,
turn to me.
turn to me.
when you have something to share.
When you have something to share,
Share it with me.
share it with me.
I will be here for you
I will be here for you
through joy and sorrow,
through joy and sorrows,
through sunshine and rain.
through sunshine and rain.
I promise to give you my all
I promise to give you my all
and treat each morning
and treat each morning
as a new day to love you.
as a new day to love you.
And with every beat of my heart,
With every beat of my heart,
I love you.
I love you.
This is my solemn vow.
This is my solemn vow.
Now Tim and Kelly have prepared their own vows. Tim,
I was 28 years old when I first laid eyes on him. That was 22 very long years ago. They say love at first sight doesn't exist, and I can tell you, those that believe that just haven't seen the right one yet. From the moment I first met you, I knew you and I would be together forever. I even told my roommate at the time you were the one, and all these years later, here we stand. Yes, I know you had to ask me 4 times to marry you. You tell everyone this. Now maybe this will stop that nonsense. In my heart, I've been married to you for 22 years. After today, the state will know it too. Were our 22 years together always easy? No. Were they hard? I'll have to answer no to that as well. It wasn't hard because we loved each other. Our relationship has never been a one-way street. We've walked this path together. We were marked on how good we are for each other because we complement each other's weakness, and this is true. I am not whole without you. You have always been my stabilizer. You keep me true, and you keep me centered. Without you, I would be lost at sea. You have always been my best friend. You keep me in good company. Without you, I would be alone. You have always worked hard and been a great provider for our family. Without you, I would be under a bridge in a cardboard box. You always tease me. Called another. You have always been a good steward of my heart since the day I gave it to you. I've never had to worry about it. Without you, my heart may be broken and without care. We've suffered many losses together that may have broken other people, but because you are my partner in life, we've weathered those as if they were.
We knew we couldn't do it without crying.
Oh, no.
We've suffered many losses together that may have broken other people, but because you are my partner in life, we've weathered those losses and remained one and strong. Any of those could have taken me down if I were alone. I am grateful you are there to support me, love me, and help me sometimes to take the next step when I feel lost or afraid. Most people know us only as Tim and Kelly, and they say it like we are one entity with one name that we share between the two of us. This is our truth. We are as one and have been from the beginning, like 2 errant seeds that lay side by side that have grown tall beside one another, our branches intertwining into one strong tree that cannot be moved without the other. Growing up, I prayed for someone to love me as I was, to care for me, hold me when I was sad, laugh with me, make me happy. God answered that prayer when you came into my life. I love you for the way that you look at me. I love you every time you held my hand when maybe you didn't feel like it, just to make me happy. And I love you for all the times you surprised me and taken my hand without care. I love you for following all my crazy schemes, craft projects, and for not minding the bunch of Barbie heads all over the kitchen table in various states of production. I love it when you look at me after I've done something stupid and you help me clean it up without complaint. You always tell me you picked me because of my elfin magic. There's a truth to this I've never shared with you until now. Yes, I am the elf, but without you, there is no magic. You brought the magic with you. Like the fairy tale goes, you entered my life, swept me off my feet, and we've lived happily ever after. You are my Prince Charming, and I love you. Come what may, I will cherish and adore you until my dying day. One of our favorite movies is Moulin Rouge, and the last line in the movie is, "The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. Because of you, I live that day."
I might as well just get ready first, so. Okay.
Yes.
Just so y'all know, I have a backup in case I can't get through it, so everybody just be on the lookout.
That's right.
Usually I'm the strong one, but I always cry at things like this, so. And I cry at commercials too, we might as well get that out. Okay, get back to this. Tim, you are the best part of me. You are the best part of me, and I love you for that. Thank you for being my friend, my love, and my confidant. You truly have made my life exciting and a never-ending adventure. There is excitement around every corner, and you never cease to amaze me. It's hard for me to put into words my thoughts from the past 22 years, but I'll do my best. It's difficult to discuss all the ways that you are special to me, but here it goes. When we met, I was a broken shell. I'm searching for things that I had never known. Okay. Your love of life helped bring me out of the shards of that shell, and your love for me I can't get through a line. Your love for me melted my icy heart. Our life together has made time before you not exist. The life we share is one that I only dreamed of as a child. I vow to love you today and forever. Amazing. We've had troubles and trying times, but our loyalty and love for one another hasn't faltered. It sometimes feels like we've been together for a lifetime, but then at other times it feels like it's only been a moment or two. From the first time that I saw you, I felt like a missing part of me had been found. And to borrow a line from a movie, you complete me. But not only that, you made me better. We truly are complements to each other, and we fill in where the other needs something. And we do that with love and compassion. You've seen me at my weakest and my worst, and yet you still love me. That's why this, and that's all of this, is meant to be. We are known as Tim and Kelly because there isn't a separation. It's difficult to see where one ends and the other one begins. But for me, I see you. I see all of you, and I love you. We have known each other's souls, and we've had each other's backs. There are things about you that I love more today than 22 years ago. But then again, there are things that I loved so deeply then that it could never have become more deeper. I love your wonderment in life, your awe at the simple things, the way you pet every dog you see, and the way you always give of yourself in doing for others. Your patience with me and understanding of where I came from gave me hope in life. Even in my darkest hours of the past 22 years, you have been my rock, and I love you for it. You may be my social butterfly, but you always gravitate back to me. You make me laugh, you make me cry, you make my heart sing, but most of all, you make me love. We started out young, well, younger anyway. We built a life and a home together that I am so proud of. My love for you and the life that we have together is my greatest achievement. Your agreeing to marry me, finally, after 4 tries, has made me a very happy man. Even though for 22 years we have been in love, we have been a family, but now we are married. This marriage signifies what we've known all along, that we are meant to be. From the top of your ginger head to your root digger toes, I love you with all my being. I had to do it. Because of you, I'm more today, and I grow more every day. Together we can weather any storm. I'm ready to share the rest of my life with you, and the knowledge that you are in my life, and that I can say I love you to you every single day, gives me reason to be. I promise to love you always, until the end of time, and then one more day. You built with me a home, and gave unconditional love, and we've been there for each other, and I vow to continue to be there. I vow to continue the adventure, and as we grow old, we'll look back at our history and know that it is as it should have been. Our souls are fused for eternity. You are the reason my heart beats. There's no one I can imagine joining my life with, and our love was destined to be. I loved you before I even knew you.
Tim and Kelly, your wedding rings are most special. These simple bands are not of great value in and of themselves, but are made quite precious by those who wear them. Let the rings be the sign of love's past, present, and future. Rings have a long and sometimes wild heritage. For thousands of years, they've been parts of wedding ceremonies. The ancient Egyptians were the first to use them, unending circles with no beginning and no end, just as love should have no beginning and no end. Rings today are a symbol of fidelity and commitment. They now show the world that two people have a strong bond between them, and yet they still show what the ancients intended, love without end. Tim placed Kelly's ring on his finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of my continued faith and abiding love.
as a token of my continued faith and abiding love.
Kelly placed Tim's ring on his finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a token of my continued faith and abiding love.
as a token of my continued faith and abiding love.
May you always feel as close as you do today. May your lives be graced with good health. May you always find happiness in your home. May your love grow stronger with each passing day. And may your future be more wonderful than you ever dreamed possible. You've expressed your love and commitment through the vows you've given and the giving and receiving of rings, and through the glorious journey you begin to travel together. Therefore, what God has joined together, let no man put asunder. By the authority vested in me by the state of North Carolina, I declare you to be married. You may kiss your husband.
Let's party, people.
All right. Look at Lincoln.